Alright, so now I'm going to talk to you guys about how I maintain my hair extensions. And in this video, I'm going to be talking mainly about, referencing Arjuni hair, because that is all I have in my stash right now. It's what I wear. It's not what I promote, it's what I wear. Please keep that in mind. I don't have, I'm wearing, people wear extensions plus all the time. That's probably going to be what they use for demos in their videos. This is what they have in their stash. So please just keep that in mind. When I'm using Arjuni hair, it's because it's what I have. It's what I wear every single day. That's it. So let's talk. Products that I use to maintain my wavy hair. And this right here is my wavy bee. And I believe these products will work on any wavy hair. Yes, not just Arjuni. But this is my wavy bee, but these products work on the wavy A, the wavy B, and the wavy C. I used almost the exact same regimen on all three types of hair. The shampoo and conditioner that I use regularly are Cowboy Magic Rose Water Shampoo and Conditioner. These are what the bottles look like. They also have small bottles. And for styling and maintaining the hair, keeping frizz away, I would use Rusk Sensory's Smoother Conditioner, and condition the hair with that and rinse it, but not rinse all of it out. I would leave just a little bit in. With the wavy C, I would leave a little bit more in, but still not a lot. And then I would apply Sally's One and Only Argan Oil Serum, very, very sparingly to the hair, and then either comb it with a wide tooth comb. A wide tooth comb would give me more separated, bouncy, fluffy waves, or a Denman D31 brush. The Denman brush would give me much more defined waves that were something more like this, that clump together more. As you can see, these are clumped together more, and sleeker waves. So wide tooth comb for bouncy, fluffy, blowing in the wind waves, and the Denman brush for really sleek, deeply, heavily defined waves. And after combing or brushing the hair, let it air dry, 100% dry before touching it. That is how you prevent unwanted frizz. I also use deep conditioner, some protein conditioner, as well as a moisturizing conditioner for the hair. And before doing those two steps, I make sure I clarify the hair or chelate the hair with Joico Clarify. That is the chelating shampoo that I use. And the protein conditioner that I use on all the wavy hair that I have is Mizani Curafuse. That comes in a jar. And the moisturizing conditioner that I use on all of the wavy hair that I have is Mizani Hydrofuse. And this is what the Hydrofuse looks like. And the Curafuse is in the same color container, but is in a jar with a screw-off cap. Another essential item that I use with my wavy hair is a microfiber towel. I use that with my wavy A. I will plop my wavy A with the microfiber towel. With my wavy B and C, I would just squeeze out the excess water before applying my serum with the microfiber towel. For night maintenance for wavy hair, you can check out my maintaining your hair at night video here, and that will show you how I maintain the hair at night. All I do is stick it in a pouch. But other ways that you can maintain the hair is you can separate it in two sections and make two strand twists, stick it in the bonnet. Or another way that I also used to maintain my wavy hair at night was put it in two Bantu knots on the sides. And I do not have a video on how to do that right now, but if you check out Lover for Fashion, I believe she's actually done 2 videos showing how to do the 2 Bantu knots in order to maintain wavy hair at night. Now I'm going to talk about curly hair maintenance, and all of this maintenance is the hair, maintaining the hair in its natural state. I'm going to do another video on maintaining the hair, or another section on maintaining the hair straight. So now I'm going to be talking about curly B and curly C. I'm not talking about curly A, which is extremely loose curls, because I have not had that yet. And the curly B and curly C maintenance can be used on any type of curly hair. It doesn't have to just be Arjuni. For both the curly A and the curly B, I use the following items: Cowboy Magic Rose Water Shampoo and Conditioner. I use the Joico Clarify for chelating as needed. I use the Maitain Carafuse for protein and the Maitain Hydrofuse for moisture as needed. And I also, for both the Curly C and the Curly B, will use a wide tooth comb when I want fluffy, bouncy, looser curls. And I will use the Denman D31 when I want tighter, more shrunken, defined curls. For the Curly B, I use John Frieda Dream Curls. I would wash the hair with the Cowboy Magic, condition it, and then while the hair is soaking wet, not like dripping, but I mean very, very wet, spray it with John Frieda Dream Curls, and then either comb or brush, depending on the type of curls you want. Scrunch it a little bit and let it air dry completely without touching. Once it's dry, it might feel a little crunchy, at which point you can just scrunch it a little bit and that goes away completely and you're left with defined fluffy curls with no frizz. If you do end up with some frizz on the hair, if you have hair that tends to get very frizzy because it's a lower luster or just because that's the nature of that particular hair, you can try using a serum. I use Thermafuse Heat Smart Serum on the hair because it's very light. Sally's One and Only Argan Oil would be my second choice, but it's heavier than the Thermafuse. So I use the Thermafuse because it's very light, but it still controls frizz. And I would add that to the hair while it's still wet after spraying on the Dream Curls. You can also add it to the hair when it's dry, but it's going to disturb your curls. I prefer to do it while the hair is still wet. For the Curly C, with a low luster, I use ABBA Pure Moisture Shampoo. After I wash and condition with the Cowboy Magic products, I would condition it with the ABBA Pure Moisture Conditioner and rinse that out, but leave tiny bit of it in the hair. This is going to depend on the type of Curly C that you have. If it's very curly, this is okay to do. After rinsing out most of the conditioner, comb or brush, depending on what look you're going for, scrunch and let it air dry completely, and that should work. If the hair is extra frizzy, I would use the Sally's One and Only Argan Oil Serum as needed for low luster hair. Now, a lot of people, some people, not a lot, some people think that the ABBA Pure Moisture is too heavy for the Curly C. Again, this is going to depend on what your Curly C is looking like and what look you want. The ABBA works for me with Curly C, but there are other products that you can use if you prefer your Curly C to be fluffy and bouncy and you don't have a big frizz issue. Then it may be best to not use any type of leave-in on the hair. Also, if you are using a serum, if your hair is medium luster, please do not use the One and Only Argan Oil Serum. I recommend using something light like the Thermafuse Heat Smart Serum. It works much better on medium luster because it's less likely to make your hair oily and heavy and stringy. Now, my nighttime routine for curly hair. Curly hair, a lot of people know it's a lot more difficult to maintain than wavy hair or straight hair at night. So, nighttime routine for curly hair for me, I will say you can put it in the pouch, or you can try putting it in a loose high ponytail and then put your pouch or scarf on. But my solution is just, I would make mine into bossy wigs. You know, you can always hit me up and I can make it into a bossy wig for you. To me, that's the perfect solution for curly hair because curly hair is so much maintenance. And you wake up in the morning and you have a curly sew-in, you gotta mess with your leave out, and the curls tend to flatten at night, so then you have to fluff them, work with them. So I don't have a lot of tips for curly hair maintenance because I just make mine into bossy wigs. So if you do want one, I put the information below, or you can hit me up and order one. Have your hair made into a custom wig so that you can take it off at night and not have to deal with all that crazy curly hair maintenance. Now I'm going to talk about straight hair maintenance, and not straight hair. This may work for straight hair, but I'm talking about her hair that has been straightened with heat. This is Curly C that has been flat ironed. So we're going to talk about maintenance on straight hair. Basically, getting the hair straight, I wash it with shampoo, Cowboy Magic shampoo and conditioner. I apply a light protein leave-in such as Apogee, green tea leave-in, or Chi keratin mist, and then I let it air dry completely. If it's curly hair, it's a good idea to braid it while it's wet and let it air dry, or twist it while it's wet and let it air dry, just to help stretch it out so you're not dealing with a big bush. Once it's dry, then I apply Thermofuse Heat Smart Serum throughout the hair, and I usually will apply it to each individual piece as I'm flat ironing it, and then I take my tension brush and flat iron. And I have a couple of videos showing you how I do the flat irons, and I will link them here and here, so you can check out how I flat iron wavy and curly hair. And once you flat iron the hair, as the days go by, if you start to see any frizz, or if I start to see any frizz, I add Thermofuse Heat Smart Serum as needed to help tone down the frizz. And it doesn't weigh the hair down, it's really, really light. It doesn't make it stringy or oily. Now, to maintain the straight hair at night, my go-to is the satin pouch, the one that I've linked here, that I showed you what I do with my wavy hair. I also do it for straight hair. Another option for straight hair, which I also use this as well, is cross wrapping. I'm going to show you really quick on this hair how to cross wrap. You separate your hair in half like this. You take one section and you take your other section. This looks complicated, right? You take this section and wrap it under this way. You take this section and wrap it this way. And you pin the two sides up. That's cross wrapping. And I believe there may be a couple of videos on YouTube showing you how to cross wrap with straight hair, but that is a really, really good option for wrapping your hair. For those who don't know how to wrap, try cross wrapping. It's super easy and it takes like 1 minute to do it. If you're wearing, if you like kind of a wave to the hair after you straighten it, you can put it in those 2 Bantu knots. Again, check out Lover for Fashion's videos on how to do the Bantu knots for maintaining your hair. That's actually what she does. She flat irons her hair and does the Bantu knots to maintain the loose waves and curls type of look. You can also put your hair in flexi rods. If you flat ironed it and you're wearing it curled, you can also try putting flexi rods in your hair to maintain the curls at night, as well as on your leave out, so you don't have to keep curling it. You can also do pin curls. And another option is to put your hair in a couple of twists and throw it in a bonnet or a bun. So those are my tips, and actually what I do to my hair, my wavy and curly hair to maintain at night. And this hair, you guys, I've done like buku videos on maintaining it. So I'll link a couple of those videos like here, so you guys can take a look at those as well on how to maintain a tighter curl texture or kinky curl type of texture. And once again, thank you all for watching, and look for a blending video coming soon. I've had a few requests on what I do to blend my hair like this with this texture, so I'm going to be doing a video soon. I'm not using Bantu knots to blend anymore, so it's not the Bantu knot video. I have another method I'm using to blend. So please look for that video coming soon. And again, thanks for watching and listening to me talk your ears off forever. And I'll talk to you guys later. And hopefully I will see some of you all at the meet and greet. Bye.